Hi everybody, we're still in Grand Mal in Grenada. We've had a really busy week sorting out the generator. We went snorkeling, trying to sort out the freezer. We've made a decision with this freezer, and Steve has also overstayed his welcome. His visa's run out, so we've been trying to sort that out as well, which has been a bit of a nightmare. Should have done it before, but anyway, we've also got another new patron. Thank you very much, Michael McCarran. Really appreciate your support, and great to have you on board or part of the crew. Q&A will be back next week, so if you've got a question, don't forget to drop it in the comments or send us an email or message us on Instagram. Really don't mind. The email is cordeliasv@gmail.com. In the meantime, here's the episode, and I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to leave us a like and a comment. Thank you. We are Steve, Annette and Gus, and we've lived on our Venus 46 ketch since 2007. We left the UK in 2019 to travel as far as we can for as long as we can, and we're trying to share it all with you. We're just off to Island Waterworld because we've made a decision about the freezer. Let me show you the freezer. I know I'm sure you've seen it before, but it's a bit odd because at the moment there's nothing in it. It's a massive freezer. We've decided that we're gonna kind of take a third of the size of it away by filling the bottom with some kind of foam, hard closed cell foam, and then at least that will take away. Well, we haven't got to fill that third then, have we? Because food's quite expensive here. Can't we?
We only really need it really big when we're doing
a long passage. Yeah, so when we go across the Pacific, either next year or the year after, then we will be filling it up. Why is it so white?
Well, because you bought the weirdest blooming. It's like pond. Yeah, but this stuff, right? This stuff.
That's more than block, isn't it?
Yeah. But look at that, it says SPF 10. I think they got that wrong, it's SPF 100. Yeah, but you put it on and it's like putting on Sudocrem, it's like putting on nappy rash cream. It's just like, it don't go anywhere.
This is Charles.
Yeah, right.
Say hello, Charles.
Yes. Oh God. I'm happy with my friends, you know.
Yeah. Thank you. Charles sells us lovely mangoes.
And I love these people, they're my friends, and I love them very much.
I love you too.
I can say them all my life. They are my friends for life.
Oh, definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
So see you tomorrow.
All right.
We will see you tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
Mangoes and avocados.
All right, bye. Okay.
Bye. They did have what we wanted in a kind of big sheet of foam. How big was the sheet of foam?
6 by 4 feet.
Yeah, 6 foot by 4 foot. So plenty big enough. We could have cut it out. We'd have had plenty of left over as well. But it was in a bit raggy-taggy state because it was in the back of their, wasn't even in the shop, it was at the back of their shop. Steve went off with some guy down some back alley somewhere, go and have a look for it, came back and said, well, it's kind of what we want, but how much was it? £156? No,
$156 US dollars.
Yeah, Steve reckons we don't even need a quarter of a sheet. So what we decided to do is this, because it's only going to be a temporary fix. Well, we need 2 of them. Well, I know one's going to fit in. No, 2's not going to fit in. 2 is definitely not going to fit in. Oh, no, it is. It is. Oh, but what's going to go on the other side? Look. So that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to put a board, just a board across there. As I say, it is just going to be a temporary thing. That saves us, and we got bored. That saves us $156.
Good morning on another bleary, blustery, rainy summer day in Grenada. We've been using the generator a lot recently, and the pull cord has now decided to start fraying, and it's not completely broken. Had a quick look on Google and YouTube, and as there normally is. There's somebody on there that's a quick fix trick, because apparently changing the cord can be like a complete strip down job, which I want to try and avoid. So I'm going to take the spark plug out to ease the compression, to make it easier to pull it out. Mark 1, Mark 2, turbo flame it's called. Mind your snout. Now, get the So spark plug's back in, seems to be okay. Give it a go. Perfect. And all I've done is shorten it. Had this Honda 15 years. It's absolutely brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant bit of kit. I'd buy another one without hesitation. Anyway, if that helps, certainly helped me, but if it helps you, if it starts to fray, that's a little quick fix.
We're on our way to immigration because Steve's overstayed his visa. I haven't, I would have, but I went back to the UK for 2 weeks, so I'm actually okay for about another 10 days. So I will have to go and renew mine soon, but he's got to go and renew his because he's overstayed his welcome. Unfortunately, he went this morning and they told him because he'd actually overstayed, he's got to go somewhere else. So We're just on the hunt. We're going to the Botanical Gardens because apparently that's where the immigration office is if you've overstayed. See how we get some? I'm sure he'll be fine. They allowed us to pay for the boat for another couple of months this morning. Steve's gone up to the immigration offices, and they're in like the government offices. The government offices in Grenada are in the Botanical Gardens, and this is the Botanical Gardens. It's very pretty. Lots and lots of mud crab holes about. I'll show you one in a minute. They're huge. Oh, you've just missed an actual crab, unfortunately. He's down there. Steve's been quite some time. I suppose he must be okay. Oh well. Still in the Botanical Gardens, and this is a starfruit tree. This is a very tiny starfruit. Very tiny. They're normally about the size of your hand. But that is a starfruit tree. You can see the starfruit on the end. Sorry, that's somebody cutting grass. That grey building up there is the government building, and that plaque over there in commemoration of Nelson Mandela and Archbishop Desmond Tutu when they came. Look at that here. A palm tree. So Steve is like what they call an illegal alien at the moment. He's outstayed this visa business, but he can just renew it. They just make it simple over here. In Europe they don't. That's one good reason for being here.
So I'm at the Grenada Immigration Department for the second day. First day I queued up for an hour and a half. Got to the front of the queue, only to be told that I need to pay first. Different department, and that department closed an hour ago. So I come back today, go to the department to pay, get to the front of that queue, and the lady says, "Have you got a green voucher?" And I said no. She said, "Have you been to the passport?" And I said, "Yeah, yesterday." She said, "He needs to give you a green voucher which tells you how much to pay." She didn't do yesterday, so now I've got to go and queue back up again. It's all good fun. I've got my green ticket, so now I've got to go down to the other department to try and pay, but they're telling me that they think that's shut now. Got my green ticket paid for, now I've just got to go back and try and get my passport back. 2 hours I think, so it's not too bad. All done. Passport back, another 90 days.
Thank you to all of our coffee and Patreon supporters. We've had some really generous donations this last couple of weeks from James and Laurie Warden, Michelle and Stephen, Nick and Claire, Trev Hedges and Ron Bashford. We're over a third of the way towards our goal of a new Mac. And we thank you so very much for your help. If you'd like to support us in any way, the coffee and Patreon links are below in the narrative. In the meantime, have a fabulous week and we'll see you next Friday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Hold on. So I hope you're having a nice day. Hey, did you open your card?